Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a wonderful day. It's one of my favorite days of the week. It's Saturday. I'm out running around with my camera and thought to myself, it would be a good time for a Photo Quest pop quiz. Oh, that's right. Today we're going to run around, go over a few things we've talked about in the past couple of weeks, show you some examples, hopefully get them right. But we're out here this morning at the Starkey Townhome Development Center. They are putting in, I don't know, probably like 5,000 new homes by me. Luxury villas, golf course homes, nature preserve homes, any type of green type moniker that you could throw at the beginning or end, they're throwing here. It's windy, it's dark, there's all kinds of things going on to see here. We're gonna get started, we're gonna head up the road and get to your first question of the day. Let's go. Alright, question number one. What settings should we always check before we begin to take photos? Think about it for a second. And if you said white balance, then you are correct. Good for you. I guess I am doing something right, huh? Yeah, we should always check our white balance. Especially on a day like today, it's all cloudy out. I think the last time I was out was a bright sunny day that my settings were all for sun. So white balance, first thing to check. Moving on to question number two, my friends. All right, next up, framing. Remember that? It's when we find some kind of stationary object and use it to put our subject in the center of what we're doing. Something like this. Now, if you can remember the importance of framing, let me know in those comments down below. I'd like to see if possibly at least someone's been listening to what I've had to say. Nah, I'm only kidding. Framing's very important. It helps give you angles on your target, your subject, that will make your picture look more centered. It'll draw attention to your focal point. It puts everything in perspective around it, sort of, kind of. It just gives the viewers a better idea of what you wanted the main part of the subject to be. Again, like you saw in those photos, not the best looking example, at least I don't think so. You know, I'm super critical of my own work, but definitely a good example of using something in nature for framing. I didn't have many vertical lines here. This place is built on a twisting scale. They went around water features and parks and little gardens like this wonderful structure behind me. This windmill is part of a community garden, and I just thought it was pretty interesting, and the way those trees lined up. It was a good example for what we're talking about. So, our next question is, what is or who is the most overlooked and important part of taking a great photo? Any guesses? You can put them in those comments down below. You could say it out loud. I talk to myself all the time. We went over this recently. I believe one of the most overlooked aspects is the photographer and time. You can never rush it, and you need to be having fun. You are the most important part of this equation. Your attitude and mood is what comes through when you take the picture. So if you're rushed or you're not feeling the vibe and in a good mood, then your pictures are doomed from the start. So this spot I'm sitting at is known for a high traffic of aquatic life. Well, aquatic fowl, aquatic life, yeah. The lake's full of fish, but a lot of waterfowl come here, and they're kind of jittery of people. So the exercise is to sit here as quietly as possible, kind of blend in with nature, giving yourself low key, and just wait. Just wait until the subjects present themselves to you. Did you get that one right? I hope you did. Because it's true. You, the photographer, and the time that you allot yourself, which should be no timer, as much time as the day offers, as much sunlight as possible. That's how much time you should be allocating the days you go out. But let's see, let's sit here for a little bit. Let's see if I can practice what I preach and get close enough to a bird to get a decent picture, huh? All right. We have one more question on the quiz today, my friends. And that is, this setting controls the way a moving object comes out in your picture. Any guesses? I know you all know this one. That would be this setting right here. Ah, that's right. If you said shutter speed, you are correct. We all know that the much highest range of the shutter speed on the camera is going to actually make your subject look like it's frozen in air, like when somebody jumps off a step, we have water thrown around. And if you use a moderate speed, you're going to get kind of a still mannequin-like effect, almost real life. And if you use a very slow shutter speed, like half a second, 1 second, 30 seconds, you're going to get what they call a long exposure shot, which we will be going into next week. I just have to find the right environment to actually get some long exposure shots. Last time, to practice my craft, I had to go all the way to the East Coast to Daytona Beach, which is not a bad idea, but man, it's a heck of a trip. Just to practice, because that's the only place there was enough water movement to use long exposure. Now, I'm currently on the hunt for some kind of waterfall or water drippings here in Florida, because we really don't have any waterfalls per se. But that will be for another day. It should be next week. It will be next week. I gotta tell myself, it will be next week. And we'll show you what a long exposure session is like. They're long. Sometimes people feel they're quite boring. They're a lot of work, but man, the satisfaction of getting a really good one and the way they look, spectacular. But let's get a couple examples of some high exposure speeds, and let's freeze some things. A lot of traffic goes by here. Let's see if we get some live action traffic. Well. We got one more question. It's a bonus question. And that question is, what is the most important thing when you're out with your camera? Of course, the answer is to have fun. That wasn't too painful, was it? I'm an easy teacher. I like to give all the answers to my students. But I hope you had a good time. I hope you remembered everything. If not, those are a few things to think about. Gotta clean my glasses off. The freezing water in the air by yourself kind of a messy thing to not get it on the lens and on your camera and on yourself. And yeah, it's nice to have an assistant. I can see why photographers do. But the only thing that's important around here is that you guys enjoyed it. I hope you did. Y'all know how we do it on this channel. As always, I would say we're breaking 4,000. We have recently broke 4,000. Thank you. Welcome to all my new friends. The most heartfelt and sincerest of love and thank you to all my old supporters. I never call anybody old, but my original supporters, my OGs from way back when I was under 20 and I used to jump in fountains to get views. Remember that? If you don't, go back and run my playlist. You'll see all the shenanigans I used to do just to get attention. I'm a needy kid, what can I tell you? And I like to have my subscribers thoroughly entertained whenever they stop by. But, y'all know how we do it. Comment, like, love those thumbs up. They really make me feel good. They make me know, They make me know you appreciate what I'm doing here every day. Love ya. See y'all in the next photo quest. And oh, if you have any needs for your camera, your home, anything, please support our wonderful sponsor, Amazon. You'll see their links down below. You can buy one of those fine products that I recommend, or just go there through one of those links and purchase anything. It helps support the channel. It makes the sponsors happy. And hey, you never know. Maybe they'll give me something to give to you guys. Let me know in those comments below. If Amazon can give something to you, what would it be? And I'll see if I can get it from them. See ya.